You got a strong core, let me humble you real quick. As an ex-gymnast, this recreates the control you'd get from stall bars. To set up, rack a barbell so it lines with your mid to lower back. Usually around level 42, and add a barbell pad for support. During normal leg raises, a lot of people swing or crunch forward, letting momentum take over instead of the core. By keeping the spine stacked and supported, the core has to initiate the movement. So when you press your back gently into the bar, focus on drawing the ribs down and lifting from your lower core rather than lifting from your leg.
Okay, this is an absolutely phenomenal idea. Let me explain why. When you were doing a normal hanging leg raise, your legs, as you raise them, move through an arc. In this first part of the arc right here, the bottom half, is pretty much a straightforward motion with the legs. And when you initiate with a straightforward motion and you're just hanging with no support, pushing this way leads directly to a counterforce that wants to push you in the backward direction. So when this creator says people end up swinging this way and this way, that's how the initiation occurs. And then instead of people actually training their abs well, they end up just trying to stay in the same place to do it in the first place. So this little hack completely removes that issue, because when you have something right here, you push your legs forward and that leads to that counterforce backward. All of this force right here instead gets transferred into this pad, which then allows you to actually target your abs. Because when your legs are essentially being pushed back underneath of that support, your pelvis and then your lower ribs are basically getting pulled apart from one another, against which you can contract your abs. So this creator likes to have the bar a little bit higher as compared to my preference. I prefer to put it a little bit closer to the lower portions of the spine, but I think that any position basically on the lower half of the spine is perfectly good. So just play around with the height of the bar and see what feels best for you. And if you want to spice this up even more, what you could do is you could actually pull yourself backward behind the bar this way. So what would end up happening is your upper body would kind of be on this half of the bar and your legs would almost be hanging over the bar like this. So it would actually be heavier toward the lengthened position if you basically just kind of split yourself in half over the bar. And so instead of being really light at the bottom and then heavier toward the top, setting your body up more at this angle would mean that it was actually heavier more toward the bottom. And then as your legs would move up, it would get lighter toward the top. But anyway, awesome video. Give it a try. I think it's worth it.